we've always wanted to do like a mix CD, and you know, the label approached us about doing one after the sort of success of Andy C's Nightlife series. So yeah, we were really keen to get involved. In terms of the track listing, we tried to sort of represent what we've been playing out over the last sort of you know, 3 to 4 months, in the sort of big tracks that are featured in our DJ sets. But we also wanted to use the opportunity to, you know, show a bit of diversity that perhaps sometimes in a club environment you might not be able to do, by sort of covering a broad spectrum of drum and bass, all aspects of it, the sort of musical side through to the darker, techier side, and also the, you know, sort of the big club anthems as well, you know.
Yeah, and it's generally a really, really good time for drum and bass as well. You know, we're getting so many new, fresh like beats every week, and it's a lot of fun to DJ with. But also that was why it was so much fun putting this CD together, because we just had this amazing collection of music and hundreds of tracks. And we were just saying the other day, you know, Andy C, when he did his Nightlife one, he put it on 3 CDs, and kind of can see why he did that, because we struggled to fit it all
cut
on.
it down, yeah.
But yeah, it felt like a good time to do this CD. You know, we did the album last year, and we've had a release in between, and it's nice to release something that feels like a sort of fresh product. And it's a really cool mix as well. I think it's something we're both really proud of, and seems to be getting a very good reaction. So yeah, we're really pleased that it's finally out there now.
In terms of getting tracks for the CD, there was quite a few that we were really happy to get. I mean, like Nick mentioned, some of the VIPs, we sort of had the originals on the mix, and because they're just, you know, tunes that we absolutely love. For example, Troglodyte.
Yeah, we love the original. We've been battering that for like a few years, and then to get the VIP through the guys at RAM who hooked that up, and that was just a really nice thing, you know. So that was just straight in the mix, and yeah, there's a lot on there that we really love. There's a track by this guy in Noel that we don't really know anything about really, but he's just come with this exclusive track for RAM, and we managed to get a sort of that in our mix, and that's, you know, a really exciting new producer doing that kind of techie D&B stuff that we love, and yeah man, that's a wicked track as well. It's called 3 Steps, so yeah, check that one too. We've
both been into drum and bass from like a very early age, and I can remember growing up listening to mainly Andy's mix CDs. He did a few for Drum and Bass Arena back in the day that, you know, were sort of classic CDs at the time, and yeah, we, you know, both of us used to sort of grow up listening to those. I mean, it was the only way we could really hear drum and bass when the sort of tape pack thing subsided. Mix CDs came along and sort of replaced that, so that was, you know, where we sort of moved to in terms of growing up listening to drum and bass.
And actually one of the best mixes ever, I thought was Nightlife 1 when that first came out.
Yeah, that was really good, yeah.
I mean, that was a summer where I just listened to it all summer, and it was one of the best summers ever, and it's just like the soundtrack to that time. But that's why it's really good for us to sort of launch the RAMLife thing. You know, we feel really fortunate to be able to do that, because you know, I think it hopefully will go down as a, you know, another sort of classic mix CD. But you know, who knows?
Yeah.
And how's 2014 with you guys so far? What have you been up to?
Yeah, it's been good. We've been sort of, apart from focusing on getting this mix together, we've been sort of touring off the back of our album, which came out last year, and just getting back in the studio and sort of getting back in the swing of writing new material since Christmas really. So we've sort of, you know, been busy at that, and hopefully that will continue for the rest of this year with a view to releasing some new material going into 2015.
Yeah, so this year has all been about kind of working on new stuff. We're sort of not doing any remixes for a while, and just focusing on, you know, just really looking to launch the next kind of part 2 of the sort of album process, really.